travelers to the Jersey Shore come for the bright lights and boardwalk. In fact, what Atlantic City is to gamblers, nearby Cape May, New Jersey is to solitude seekers. Though only 50 miles south, the atmosphere of this quaint oceanside city is as distant from Atlantic City as Earth is from Mars. Visitors will find no casinos here. In fact, they won't find very much at all, except beautiful, placid beaches, picturesque streets lined with Victorian homes and cottages, and what locals claim is the single best restaurant district on the New Jersey Shore. Believed to be the oldest ocean resort in New Jersey, and possibly even in the nation, Cape May was first sighted by Dutch explorer Captain Cornelius May, who modestly named the entire peninsula for himself in 1620. The earliest settlers here were fishermen and whalers who came by boat from the Delaware Bay area to take advantage of glistening waters teeming with fish. Today, the commercial fishing port is the third largest on the East Coast. Visitors here can sample some of the nation's freshest seafood delicacies. Those who like their seafood really fresh can even purchase it at the docks each evening as the day's catch is unloaded. The tour Cape May is to step back 100 years in time to the days when the cream of Victorian society lived and vacationed on the Jersey Shore. By the early 1800s, guest houses had expanded into huge federal-style hotels, which stood beside summer mansions of rich vacationers from nearby Philadelphia, Wilmington, and Washington, D.C. Fires and storms periodically ravaged the town, but an astonishing variety of structures managed to survive, including 2 square miles of extravagant wood-frame cottages, houses, mansions, and bed and breakfast inns that make up the city's renowned historic district. One of the best places to sample 19th century living is at the magnificent Emlyn Physic Estate, Cape May's Victorian showplace. Built in 1879, the 18-room stick-style mansion is the only authentically restored house museum in the city. The builder was a wealthy Philadelphia doctor, but ironically, he never practiced medicine. His grandfather, Dr. Philip S. Physic, is considered the father of American surgery. And while the grandson earned his medical degree, he enjoyed the leisurely life of a Victorian gentleman. The renowned Victorian architect Frank Furness designed the elaborate vacation home, and his touches are evident throughout the house. The same waters that drew vacationers like the Physics to the Cape May shore in the 19th century continue to lure visitors here today. As a result, pleasure boating has become one of the most popular pastimes. More than 60 party and charter boats set sail from the Fisherman's Wharf area or from marinas along the Cape May Harbor and Canal. Sightseeing and whale-watching cruises are also offered from late April through October. But if fishing is your sport, you needn't leave the Cape May shores. Some of the area's best fishing can be had in the surf off the jetty at the end of Beach Drive or off the bunker in Cape May Point. One of the most picturesque spots to cast a line is Sunset Beach, about 2 miles south of downtown. Here, the waters of the Delaware Bay calmly lap the pebbled beach, and as the name implies, the sunsets are spectacular. Just offshore, there's another sight not to be missed, the remains of a concrete ship. During World War I, a critical shortage of steel forced the government to turn to experimental design concrete ships. An emergency fleet of 38 vessels was designed, but only 12 ships were actually put into service. This one, the Atlantis, was launched in 1918 and served until the end of the war. Fortunately, ferries to the Cape are much more reliable today, and they also provide one of the most picturesque tours of the Delaware Bay. As an alternative to interstate travel, many Cape May visitors hop the ferry to Lewis, Delaware, once a notorious Dutch settlement that supplied pirates during the colonial period. The ride takes about 70 minutes and is a pleasant day excursion. Once across the Delaware Bay, travelers exploring the eastern seaboard will find even more coastal treasures as they venture southward.